Well, hello, and welcome everybody to Starry Tarot. Good to see you today. Happy Sunday, wherever you are in the world. My name is Sophie. Sorry for the big jacket again, it's getting really cold. You can also call me Starry. I am your friendly tarot reader. If you are new here, welcome to the channel. If you are returning, welcome back. I can answer virtually any question through the tarot, other than medical or legal questions. There are certain questions that tarot can't answer directly in certain ways, but with those I can usually rephrase them and get back to work. I am also a professional psychic medium. I can communicate with those who have passed on. And with that, no, I cannot communicate with absolutely everybody who has passed on, so I do ask that we check in beforehand, before sending your donation, and getting started if that is something that you are interested in. I also offer private readings, both over Zoom, by appointment, where it's just me and you one-on-one, and you can provide as much backstory as you like. Or I also do them over Instagram as well, over DMs. And we just received a donation from Miss Kristen. Hey, Kristen. How are you doing, honey? I hope you're doing well. And today we are using the Barbie Tarot. I'm good. We need to have a kiki offline. Let's just put it that way. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I'm going out of town tomorrow, so that's really nice. Just a lot of errands and stuff that I'm gonna do beforehand, but it's all good. Good stuff, you know. Love, did you want a 10-card reading? Or I know me too, isn't it the cutest? It's so cute. It's so not like the cards are not relevant at all to like the meaning of each card. Like I think Nine of Swords, she's like walking leisurely on the beach. That's not what I think of when I think of Nine of Swords, you know what I mean? But they're so cute. I don't know if you collected or had the Barbie magazine in the 80s or the 90s. I was a kid in the late 80s, early 90s. And yeah, I used to get that magazine. 10 card, you got it, sweetheart. You wanted the OG. Yes, ma'am. Angels, Masters, and Spirit Guides, what are Brad's current thoughts and intentions towards Kristen? Angels, Masters, and Spirit Guides, what are Brad's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Kristen? Angels, Masters, and Spirit Guides, what are Brad's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Kristen? Angels, Masters, and Spirit Guides, what are Brad's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Kristen? Angels, Masters, and Spirit Guides, what are Brad's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Kristen? Angels, Masters, and Spirit Guides, what are Brad's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Kristen? Angels, Masters, and Spirit Guides, what are Brad's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Kristen? Angels, Masters, and Spirit Guides, what are Brad's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Kristen? Angels, Masters, and Spirit Guides, what are Brad's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Kristen? Angels, Masters, and Spirit Guides, what are Brad's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Kristen? Angels, Masters, and Spirit Guides, what are Brad's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Kristen? Angels, Masters, and Spirit Guides, what are Brad's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Kristen? Angels, Masters, and Spirit Guides, what are Brad's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Kristen? Angels, Masters, and Spirit Guides, what are Brad's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Kristen? Angels, Masters, and Spirit Guides, what are Brad's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Kristen? The Star, Six of Wands, Four of Cups reversed, Four of Wands, Eight of Pentacles, Ace of Swords reversed, the Empress reversed, Two of Cups reversed, Seven of Pentacles, and the Moon. Okay. Yeah, I see. I don't know how clearly you're seeing. This is a very easy to read spread, I feel. We'll start here with your current energies. We have the Star and the Ace of Swords reversed. Yes, you still hold out hope for at least the colorful. They are so colorful. I love them. They're almost like Lisa Frank colorful. With this Star card, it's like, yeah, you have hope for the future with him. But that's the thing, is you're looking to the future, you're looking to the distance. This card is kind of relative to the Star. She is out in outer space. It's like you're looking out and seeing, the potential for your guys' future. But in terms of the present moment, you're not satisfied. You do not find this to be a victory of any type right now with this Ace of Swords reversed. You feel as though there's things that you are, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like you feel as though there are some things that you hold back from saying to him, and vice versa. I think that there's less that I think, yeah, it's not like he's holding any secrets from you, nor you him. It's more like communication could be improved. It's not that communication's bad, but it's not getting to the point that we want, or the place that we want this relationship to be at. His general energies, we have the Eight of Pentacles and the Moon. He is definitely willing and wanting to put in the work necessary to make this connection happen with this Eight of Pentacles, which is really good. However, we do have it accompanied with the Moon, which is that which is unknown. It's, and I don't know how many times I've read this for, I don't know if I've read this energy specifically for him. I probably have. I've read it for a lot of different people, where someone genuinely does want to improve things. They do want to put in the work, but in terms of them having a plan of action laid out as to, like, that hows and whys we're going to, like, actually conquer issues and move through things and work on them, he doesn't have a clue. He's in the dark with this Moon card. His thoughts towards you, we have the Six of Wands and the Empress reversed. He definitely thinks that he does think that there is potential for this connection on the horizon as well. With this Six of Wands, he does think that there will be an eventual victory between the two of you. But again, with those thoughts of, like, not having an actual solid plan of action, like, at this time, you are technically not his Empress. He hasn't officially made you his woman. He hasn't officially made you his girlfriend or his partner, and you really are his Empress. You are his divine feminine energy in his life, and he's the divine masculine energy in your life. It's foolish. He's being foolish. And it's coming from a place largely of not knowing how to move forward. And I'm not making excuses for him, but I think he really does feel lost. In terms of his feelings towards you, we have the Four of Cups reversed and the Two of Cups reversed. I feel like there's something about your connection that he is missing right now. Perhaps it's, maybe you've pulled back a little energetically. I just opened a fortune cookie for Izzy, and my fortune said a love connection will fill your cup tonight. Interesting. I hope it does tonight. Because there's something about this connection between you and him that he's kind of missing. And I know you guys are talking. I know you guys are in communication, but perhaps you may have pulled away a little bit energetically, and he has sensed that with this Two of Cups reversed underneath as well. He does sense your discontent. Even if you don't voice it directly, he knows you're not satisfied. He isn't satisfying you in more ways than one. And again, with this uneven power dynamic, I think there's a bit of an uneven power dynamic between the two of you. And when I say that, I don't mean that he's like more powerful than you, but that I do feel like he does take advantage of your good graces in terms of really taking his time when that's, you know, you don't have, none of us have all the time in the world. And I'm sure he wouldn't want to be, you know, waiting for this long for someone either. And the truth of the matter is that he has been, and he's just been waiting on himself as well to come through as a man, like, and you know, like for his wee to work. That's really what I think is at the crux of everything, truly. And I think he keeps on telling himself, like, well, she likes me so much and I like her so much that as soon as this gets working again, then things can take off and I can satisfy her. But he can sense that he's not satisfying you, and the problem is that you know, he would like you to satisfy him as well, but he's unable to do his part. And that's what I mean by an imbalance there. It's not so much power dynamics so much as it is like, I do think that he thinks that he can have all the time in the world here. His intentions are good. We have the Four of Wands and the Seven of Pentacles. Four of Wands, definitely very good intentions. Creating a lasting and happy home with someone, a happy romance. But he does know that, or feel that it is going to take a lot of work and it's going to face a lot of challenges with the Seven of Pentacles. And it also harkens back, the Seven of Pentacles also goes back to what I was just saying about time and waiting. Actually, that's really weird that I said earlier how the art on these cards has nothing to do with the cards themselves. The Moon, yeah, totally. Seven of Pentacles, yeah, totally. The Seven of Pentacles, the original art, is someone who has planted a plant and they're watching it grow. They're sitting there and they're standing there and they're watching it grow. So yes, there is progress being made, but it's taking far too long, taking much longer than it should take. And I think that he's even at that realization where I wouldn't say he's dragging his feet. It's more like he's waiting for himself to work again as a man, physically. And we've talked about how important it is for him to feel like a man's man and to identify, you know, to have that identity attached to him. And if his manhood is not functioning, that's going to be a big issue, not just for him in terms of being in a, and I'm not making excuses, but not just in terms of him being in a relationship or not and being able to satisfy his partner, but also himself, you know? And so he doesn't want to end things by any means or of the word or any like idea or energy, not at all. I do, it's more, I feel like I don't want to say that he wants to drag things along, but I feel like he feels like he can drag things along. And I just want you to stick by that October deadline. You know, if not just one, but two tarot readers saw something happening in October, and if it doesn't end up happening, I just think that he's taking too much of your time, and it's just not fair to you. So it's not, you know, I certainly wouldn't call this bad. You know, it's not bad news. It doesn't, and sadly, it doesn't surprise me because I feel like if something had changed, you would tell me immediately, and I would want to know. I would want the tea immediately. But you know, I think it's just a reminder. You know, and also your grandma, I think, was also an excellent reminder there of maintaining those boundaries. You know, which can be really tough, and standing firmly by them and expressing ourselves. Yeah, it's tough, I know. But it's definitely something that you're capable of. And oh yeah, I feel like the energy's good. Like I said, the energy's good. It's good towards you. If anything, he feels badly. Yeah, he loves you. Yeah, I know. From the first day I told you, girl, that's a loaded potato thing for me. I like rarely tell that to people the first time I read for them. Yeah, it's not even a question of that. Exactly. That's not the question. He loves you. We know that. It's not, when's he going to say it? Or no, he already told you, right? I think he said he loved you. So and I know that's not a question. I know that's never ever has been the question. He's waiting on his body to work. And if that's the case, which I truly believe it is, he's got to communicate that to you. you know. But the love's there, no doubt. He has communicated with you that he needs to get some stuff working on his body. Oh no, he's told you that he loves you. Aww. Yeah, I agree, girl. It's never been a question for me, you know. I think I'm not trying to say I understand him better because I'm an Aquarius, but I do have a certain level of understanding and can read Aquarius men very well. And from day one, I've known he's loved you. Have I appreciated his behavior since day one? Hell no. No way. But do I think he's a bad guy? Not at all. Just like your grandma. Your grandma and I were right on the same page. Like, he's a good guy. He's not a bad guy. But he's a damn fool if he doesn't want to give himself to you. And thank you so much, Fernando, for your donation, love. He said he wouldn't like it, but he would. Yeah. That's really sweet, though. That's saying that he is willing to make concessions for you and sacrifice things for you, which I don't doubt at all. And he is taking care of business. He's going to his doctor. He's getting those shots, but he just needs to be more communicative. You're so welcome, Kristen. Thank you, love, so much. I hope I brought you some clarity there. My friend Fernando, thank you so much. Did you want a 10-card reading or did you want 2 5-card readings? Oh, wonderful. Yeah, that was very clear to me. That wasn't hard to read at all. Thanks for the easy read. No, I always appreciate those, A 10-card general, you got it. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Please provide Fernando with any and all messages he needs to hear at this time. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Please provide Fernando with any messages that he needs to hear at this time. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Please provide Fernando with any and all messages that he needs to hear at this time. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Please provide Fernando with any and all messages that he needs to hear at this time. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Please provide Fernando with any and all messages that he needs to hear at this time. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Please provide Fernando with any and all messages he needs to hear at this time. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Fernando with any other messages that he needs to hear at this time. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Fernando with any and all messages that he needs to hear at this time. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Fernando with any and all messages that he needs to hear at this time. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Fernando with any and all messages he needs to hear at this time. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Fernando with any and all messages that he needs to hear at this time. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Fernando with any and all messages that he needs to hear at this time. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Fernando with any and all messages that he needs to hear at this time. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Fernando with any and all messages that he needs to hear at this time. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Fernando with any and all messages that he needs to hear at this time. Thank you. Knight of Swords reversed. 3 of Swords. The Emperor reversed. Ace of Swords reversed. 9 of Pentacles reversed. 2 of Wands reversed. 10 of Pentacles reversed. The Sun. I kept on seeing the Sun when I was shuffling your card. Your cards, dude. King of Wands reversed. And 7 of Cups reversed. Okay. Yeah, let's start here with this Knight. You're a Gemini or a Cancer, Fernando? What's your sign? I don't know why I always blank on your sign, hon. I'm so sorry. But let's start with this Knight of Swords reversed with this 2 of Wands reversed. This is definitely a continuation of your Gemini Knight of Swords. Okay, that's what I thought. Okay, well, I was torn between two. I didn't quite know it was Gemini or Cancer, but it's Gemini. Okay. I believe, and this is like one of the first times I've ever seen this, Fernando, when I've done a general reading for someone. And when I do a general reading for someone, I'm really asking your spirit guides and your angels what they feel you need to hear at this time. Okay. And I believe the last reading I did for you, it might have been last week or maybe 2 weeks ago, you asked for a general reading as well. And I remember actually quite clearly that they were extremely adamant about you switching not jobs, not careers, but to another workplace. And with this Knight of Swords reversed and Two of Wands reversed, I'm getting the energy of someone who is, and also Seven of Cups reversed too. You might be overwhelmed, either overwhelmed by, having to make a decision. I do feel like you're overwhelmed with, and please correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah, I feel like you may overthink. I don't know if you're looking at other places you could work at, Fernando, and I don't know what the status is of the transfer that you applied for. But this Knight of Swords reverse, first of all, Knight of Swords is Gemini. You were thinking about a transfer. They want you to make a transfer. They're like, make a transfer or go to a different school entirely, but you got to move. You got to get out of there. It's like we told you last time. We're going to tell you even more. They're telling, right now, they're like doubling down. They're not angry. Our guides are never angry at it. Yeah, no, they just looked at me like, don't have even, we never get angry with our people. But that they watch over, they just care about you a lot. And they haven't seen any, I don't know if you've been looking at anything, no decisions have been made. There's been a lot of overthinking possibly, and perhaps even a fear of the discomfort of change. Yeah, this Three of Swords, Ten of Pentacles reversed. It's like you're disappointed. You're not in a happy place right now at your workplace. Please correct me if I'm wrong, but Three of Swords is pretty heavy energy. Ten of Pentacles reverse is also heavy energy as well. It's not satisfying you. It's not satisfying you, period. And Spirit keeps on saying, and I think we got the Sun card in your last reading too, that there's this wonderful, wonderful, amazing opportunity for you out there. Work opportunity with this Sun card. But you're not, and I know it's crazy, but I swear I choose my cards for a reason, because they're like, especially this deck, a lot of the art has nothing to do with the meaning of the card, which I don't think this art does with the Emperor. It's very beautiful, but look at what she's doing. She's looking out towards like the Serengeti. She's looking out towards the African plain. She's surveying her kingdom or her land where she lives, right? She's surveying her situation. She has full autonomy of herself and full agency and self-sovereignty. And Spirit's saying that you do, but you're not taking advantage of it. And it's disappointing them that there's this opportunity for you, more than one opportunity for you out there that would really bring you so much satisfaction and really get so many different balls rolling in your life, Fernando. Yeah, there's corrupt, again, with the corrupt leadership at your work. There's a toxic person where I work that makes me think about leaving. Yeah, I'm getting like, and are they one of your bosses? Because I feel like there's someone who's abusing their power. One person in particular with this King of Wands reversed, and Spirit's saying that you need to speak your voice about that because their behavior is not okay. Whoever that is, I think that's exactly who you're talking about, because you mentioned it right when I was picking this up. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, it's not crazy. It is, it's what tarot is. It's just funny that you happen to say that right when I was about to say there's one person in particular, they are really not cool with how they treat you. Extremely toxic, abusive, bullying ass behavior, and a wild abuse of power. And if you were to speak your voice about it, Mr. Knight of Swords, and you got an amazing brain on you too, and you're a great communicator. If you were to speak your voice about it, your voice would be heard. And I don't know if the transfer is within the school that you work for now, like it's another school like associated with that school. If it is, that might even expedite that if you were to speak your voice. Because yeah, they're saying that yeah, Seven of Cups reversed, Nine of Pentacles reversed. There's so many great opportunities on the horizon for you if you were to just look. Things that would really fortify you and nurture you. Look how we got this both the Nine of Pentacles. This is why I knew it was about your job. This is what I'm trying to do. Well, great, great. So you're on the right track. They just want to see things expedited, and they're just frustrated. Like it may take a while because people are corrupt. And I don't feel like I feel like there is one person in particular that really is. Hi, Trudy, welcome. Yeah, I believe so. I believe it's the same deal. It's just like a cuter version of SuperChat, but I still get paid the same way. So yeah, I believe so. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, so that's what you're trying to do. You're on the right track, Fernando. I think there's two things. Yeah, there's one person in particular who they're really not pleased with, but that's the problem, is that this transfer is taking its time because they're taking their time when they shouldn't. And if you were to speak your voice up here about this problematic person, it would expedite things because they wouldn't want to get in trouble. They know that a lot of blame would befall them. Thank you so much for your donation, love. Yeah, that's interesting how Super Chat didn't work, but stickers did. The stickers are hella cute. Oh, I love that. Thank you. Let me go ahead and add you, sweetie. So yeah, in short, you know, you're definitely on the right path. It's just your guides want to see this happen really fast. Not really fast. They're saying that it could happen like lickety split. And using your voice here is going to be really key. And even exploring other options, it would also be very advantageous for you. It can be, you know, it does have its external challenges, I understand. But this, I do remember the Sun card, the last reading too. So yeah, much love and light to you, Fernando. Yeah, you're on the right track, hon. It's just, you know how our spirit guides can be. Like, they'll tell it like it is because they just want what's best for us because they love you like an ancestor, you know? They love you like a family member. So thank you so much, Mr. Fernando. Thank you. All right, Trudy, thank you so much for your donation, love. Good to see you again. So, okay, so you donated $17.59 USD. So perfect. Yeah, that's a 10 card. We can do 10 cards or 2 5-card readings. What would you like to do, Trudy? I think the only difference between the stickers and the super chat is super chat you can type a message in as well, whereas the stickers are more just like, I guess, decorative, and I don't think you can type a message in. But at the end of the day, it's all the same for me. I think the stickers are hella cute. I used to get way more stickers back in the day. Um, it's the little things, right? Gorgy, gorgy, gorgy. Ms. Trudy, please come to the chat, love. It is your turn. Thank you. Let me know if you're looking for a full 10 card reading or if you have 2 5-card questions. Nick didn't return my things last night because apparently he got busy. Oh, he got busy. Okay, he was too busy. Yeah, my butt. I see right through that. I don't even know him personally, but I'm sure you do you believe him? That sounds like a cop out. That's so not cool. Is there any way that you could just buy those things again and maybe he could like reimburse you if he's being so like difficult? Because you need this shit. Like you need your stuff. You're about to leave for vacation. So my question is, will I get my stuff back before I leave on Thursday? Did you want this to be a 10 card reading, Hen? Okay. Angels message. And what's your sign again? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will Trudy get her stuff back from Nick before she has to leave on Thursday? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will Trudy get her stuff back from Nick before she has to leave on Thursday? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will Trudy get her stuff back from Nick before she has to leave on Thursday? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will Trudy get her stuff back from Nick before she has to leave on Thursday? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will Trudy get her stuff back from Nick before she has to leave on Thursday? Taurus. Okay, Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will Trudy get her stuff back from Nick before she has to leave on Thursday? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will Trudy get her stuff back from Nick before she has to leave Thursday? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will Trudy get her stuff back from Nick before she has to leave on Thursday? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will Trudy get her stuff back from Nick before she has to leave on Thursday? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will Trudy get her stuff back from Nick before she has to leave on Thursday? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will Trudy get her stuff back from Nick before she has to leave on Thursday? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will Trudy get her stuff back from Nick before she has to leave on Thursday? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will Trudy get her stuff back from Nick before she has to leave on Thursday? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will Trudy get her stuff back from Nick before she has to leave on Thursday? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will Trudy get her stuff back from Nick before she has to leave on Thursday? Six of Cups, Ace of Pentacles reversed, Four of Wands reversed, the Moon, Temperance reversed. That came up a lot for you when I read for you last. Six of Swords, Three of Pentacles reversed, the Tower, Six of Wands, and Ten of Swords. It's not looking good. I'd like to know if there will be any conversation regarding our connection or reconciliation during the return of my things. Well, okay, that would be a different question. Trudy, you asked if you were going to get your stuff back before Thursday. You didn't mention a reconciliation. However, it's not looking good. In regards to you, in regards to him coming back to you and bringing your stuff back. This Ace of, okay, let's start here with this Ace of Pentacles reversed and Three of Pentacles reversed. Pentacles, as you know, they are substance, they are material things. And he has little regard for your material things right now, and is avoidant. I'll get to that in a moment. And he's not willing to cooperate with you at this time with this Three of Pentacles reverse. Sorry, give me 1 second here. I want some. I thought that would show in the cards you just pulled. Oh yeah. If it did, I was just going to say if the sometimes, because sometimes extra stuff will come up in the cards I pull. I wouldn't hold that from you, if I felt that was the case. But here's what I'm seeing. It does not look good about in regards to him returning your stuff. I think he absolutely lied to you last night. No one's too busy to return stuff to someone. It would have taken half a moment just to bring it to your house. Yeah, he's not being cooperative. He's not being cooperative with this Three of Pentacles reverse. And he's not being respectful of or mindful of your trip and what you need. And yes, he is being highly avoidant right now. This Four of Wands reversed in the Tower. He I don't think he's afraid of conflict necessarily, as he is fearful that he would. I don't understand why I didn't do any. Yeah, no, you. I was just going to say, because you did nothing wrong, and he knows that too, and he knows that you're not going to scream at him and yell at him. It's not a fear of conflict. It's a fear of spending time with you right now, of physically seeing you and you physically seeing him, um, because he knows that that will likely rake up emotions in either you and or him, and that's what he's not wanting at this time. That's why he stepped back. He doesn't want. He's fearful of you becoming not you, like, not yelling at him, but falling for him over again. A resurgence of feelings that he doesn't want to subject you to. And I do understand that. And I've always told people, if you've got to return stuff after a relationship, it's best to not do it face to face. Have them leave it in your mailbox or on the doorstep. But I think I truly believe at this time, I remember this temperance reverse came up twice for him when we read for him last time. He's just not. And no, you did not do anything wrong. I think that he is not healed. That's what I believe, that he's an unhealed person, and he didn't close out his feelings for his ex before he started dating you like he should have. And I see that. Temperance with the Ten of Swords. He's still not in full acceptance of the ending of his last relationship. So, no, you didn't do anything at all, love. Not at all. Not at all. He's the one in the wrong here for not healing, not being healed before starting something with you. He doesn't want to do wrong by you. He doesn't want to deliberately hurt you in any way, intentionally hurt you in any way. Thank you for your donation, Ariana. Good to see you. He doesn't want to intentionally hurt you in any way, but with this Six of Swords, he is wanting to stay away physically, because I think that's specifically what he doesn't want, love. He doesn't want you to. He doesn't want a conversation to start where he feels like that a conversation that he's not ready for emotionally. Thank you, Ariana. I will add you in just a moment. He's not ready for that conversation emotionally. There's a lot that he's still unclear about and still in the dark about, with this Moon card. And yeah, we've got a lot of sixes here. He doesn't want to do wrong by you intentionally. He doesn't want to do wrong by you. It's more he doesn't want to. He's certainly not ready for love right now, and he doesn't want to entertain a woman in his life right now. This guy's really got to heal, and it's. I understand wanting to see people again, but I really feel like he's got a lot of healing he needs to do, and you didn't deserve to be left in the cold the way you were. You didn't deserve to. He shouldn't have started a relationship when he hadn't of fully healed from the last one. If he wasn't fully ready to give you everything that you need, and now he's playing games saying that he's going to drop things off and not do it. You're likely, I mean, I keep hearing from Spirit, like, you're much better off just buying those things. And like, are they really expensive things? Are they hard to find? Or is this more like you just want to see him? Because that's the problem, is like, he is wanting to stay away at this time. So if he could offer to leave it at the doorstep, but that might not be something that you're looking for. I can replace toiletries, yes, but I have my snow pants and boots and don't want to have to replace those and other things. Oh yeah, those are pricey. Yeah, he could at the very least leave those at your door if he doesn't want to see you. That's what I'm saying. Is like, if he doesn't want to see you that badly at this time, He really, really needs that space at this time, the Six of Swords, okay? But you also really need your snow pants. You're about to go skiing, I'm assuming, and you need, and no, you're right, that stuff is not cheap. Yes, you can replace toiletries, yeah, sure. But no, you're right, boots, snow pants, those are not cheap to replace, and you shouldn't have to replace them. He should, at the very least, just leave them on your damn doorstep, you know, like, or leave them with someone who you live with or something like that. I don't think it's healthy for you guys to see each other at this time. I think he's just wildly unhealed and really needs to heal and is acting not intentionally like a jerk, but it's coming out like because he doesn't know how to manage himself. And I was actually thinking about this now. I was having toothbrush thoughts the other day. I was thinking about Trudy and your guy and how, yeah, like, you don't have to be fully totally healed before you start a new relationship, but he didn't even try. He just jumped right into another one, and without trying to close out any feelings, and now he's stuck in limbo. And not only are you suffering, not only, yeah, you're suffering, you know, and he's suffering. And I'm not making excuses for him, but he's just acting like a fool, and he's acting very, very, very immature. Joyful Dolphin, I don't do free readings. Sorry. I have all my readings are very affordable. I think I've seen you here before, love. I definitely compare my donation amounts to other readers, and I keep them very affordable. So it's only $7.77 for a five part if you're interested in that. And I am going ahead and adding Miss Ariana. Thank you so much, Ariana, for your donation, love. Thank you, thank you, thank you, and thank you very much, Trudy, for your donation. I really appreciate you. You stay strong. I really hope you get your stuff back. I really hope he's not BSing you. Because yeah, you shouldn't have to buy that stuff again. That's just not fair to you. And yeah, if he doesn't want to see you again, he's the one that's missing out. And really acting like a true fool here, you know. That's definitely, I'm thinking of the star reversed card. The star is all about healing, and he's reversed. And the star is also about flowing forth with one's energy, love, compassion, nurturing. But he's keeping it all to himself. You know, he's not. It's also kind of like the Temperance reverse card. He's not expressing any of that. And I don't think he's active. Yes, I'm sorry. That's a no, Joyful Dolphin. I don't do free readings. He's also, and please stop interrupting me. I'm trying, and when I'm right in the middle of a sentence, like in the middle of a thought, like, and now I've lost it. I'm sorry, so sorry. Give me one moment, Trudy. Do you, what was the last thing I was just saying there, hon? Anyway, in conclusion, I Spirit thinks it would be best for you to just have him drop the things off, not even have to see, not talk to him or anything. That's just going to rake up feelings. And don't, and enjoy your vacation, of course, love. You know, he's broken, he's wounded. Yeah, that was a Temperance reverse and the Star reverse. And if you're not healed, or at least, you know, not moderately healed, and he wasn't even moderately healed from the past, then you're not going to be able to flow forth into the future, you know. And that's not on you, babe. You did nothing here at all. He was a fool. You're so welcome, hun. You're very welcome, love. And yeah, again, I truly hope you get your stuff back. Ariana, thank you for your donation, love. Please go ahead and post your question right there in the chat. Thank you. I would like to know if all Olivier sound at the, oh yeah, Olivier, sorry, I'm not to toot my own horn, but I speak some French, so yeah, Olivier has any romantic feelings towards me. Okay. And do you know his sign? And I'm so sorry, Ariana, but what's your sign again? And did you want me to do the OG reading, or just how long have you known him? We should probably, I think we should probably just ask if he has romantic feelings towards you. What do you think? It's your reading. Okay, yeah. I feel like it would be wiser for us to simply ask if he has any romantic feelings towards you. Ancient Masters and Spirit Guides, does Olivier currently have any romantic feelings towards Ariana? Ancient Masters and Spirit Guides, does Olivier currently have any romantic feelings towards Ariana? Okay, Ancient Masters and Spirit Guides, does Olivier currently have any romantic feelings towards Ariana? Ancient Masters and Spirit Guides, does Olivier currently have any romantic feelings towards Ariana? Ancient Masters and Spirit Guides, does Olivier currently have any romantic feelings towards Ariana? Ancient Masters and Spirit Guides, does Olivier currently have any romantic feelings towards Ariana? Ancient Masters and Spirit Guides, does Olivier currently have any romantic feelings towards Ariana? Ancient Masters and Spirit Guides, does Olivier currently have any romantic feelings towards Ariana? Ancient Masters and Spirit Guides, does Olivier currently have any romantic feelings towards Ariana? Ancient Masters and Spirit Guides, does Olivier currently have any romantic feelings towards Ariana? 5 of Pentacles reversed, 6 of Pentacles reversed, Page of Wands, 8 of Swords reversed, and 7 of Cups. Okay. I can sense, I can feel that you guys certainly haven't known each other for too long. How do you know him? God bless you too. Thank you. Love and light to you. How long, how do you know him? Is what I'm curious here. Because there's something brewing. He's definitely very physically attracted to you, Ariana, with this Page of Wands. That is undeniable. You met him through Hinge? Okay. He thinks you're really, really hot. I don't know if you guys have met in person yet, but he loves your pictures and is very, very sexually attracted to you, physically attracted to you. And I do believe that he does consider you a possible romantic prospect with the 7 of Cups. With this 6 of Pentacles reversed, well, actually, let's start with this 8 of Swords reversed. And okay. So this guy, I don't know if you were just listening to the reading I just gave just a moment ago to Trudy, but with this 8 of Swords reversed and 5 of Pentacles reversed, he has a brand new perspective on love. He did go through a breakup, but he hasn't been, I don't think he's been with someone in a little while. And he's really done the healing. He's really completed the healing with his 5 of Pentacles reversed and 8 of Swords reversed. However, the only card I'm really not crazy about here is this 6 of Pentacles reversed. I never really like to see that in any reading, but especially not a romance reading. That can be is he older than you, or does he make hell of, I'm not saying you don't make a lot of money, but does he make like a few amounts of money? He said he broke up with his ex in November, December, January, February, March. Okay, 4 months ago. I feel, depending on how long they were together, that's probably enough time to heal. It takes everyone a little bit of different times to heal. I don't know. But so long as he didn't jump into the relationship right after, or is jumping into something new or trying to with you right after a breakup, if he had just gone through a breakup like a couple weeks ago, red flag. But if it's been 4 months, then, and he's a teacher, okay. But he's younger, okay. Could also be a matter of, is there like equal communication between the two of you, or do you find that sometimes you're communicating with him more than he with you, or? Because this is the only card I'm not liking here. Other than that, things look good so far. This is off to a great start, Ariana. I think he's very healed, very self-aware, very emotionally mature. But please, I beg of you, do not put all your eggs in one basket with this guy. Okay? Don't think of this as like he's the one or this is fate. Just take it one day at a time, slowly and surely. And I see good progress if that's how you move forward here. But because he might be talking to more than one girl at this time. I feel I message a little bit more, but maybe because he's in the middle of report card season, possibly. Yeah, I feel with the Seven of Cups, like he was flirting, and he's on Hinge, so that makes sense. Yeah, like that makes sense that he was talking to other women, but it never got super serious, and I feel like he's kind of cut that off with them, and like actually sees like something really solid with you. Um, but yeah, he was definitely searching for love. Which that's the thing about dating sites is that it's true. Everyone's talking to multiple people. Was it serious? No, with any of the other girls, not until now. Serious things aren't serious now with you and him, but they're more. They're getting. This feels like a really valid prospect in his mind. You and him. He does, of course, want to take things as they go and get to know you and him. Um, because I feel like the last relationship he was in was a little abusive, and um, he's got a good sense of red flags, and you're such a wonderful woman. He won't see any of those. So I feel like this is quite, again, I'm not trying to put too much into this, don't but this does feel so far so very good. So far I really like this, and please keep me updated on how things go with him. Don't put too much pressure on yourself here. He may be the one, and he may not. But at the present moment, it looks good. Looks good. You said the past few relationships you had troubles connecting with them. Okay, and that's what he might want to take a stab at here better with you. Yeah, that's a really self-aware thing to observe, like that. That where did I go wrong in past relationships, or instead of just blaming it default on our partners, like he had trouble connecting, and I think he furtively wants to change that, and yeah, I like this energy a lot. There's lots of good potential. um and I don't get like narcissist energy. I don't get like mean energy from him. um Very sincere. Yeah, very sincere. You're very welcome, Ariana. This is nice. This is nice. You met a nice fella, and there's potential. There's definitely potential. He's. Your guides are liking him already. There's like so far so good, so far so good, and it's all about the present moment and how we utilize the present moment at all times, and just make every moment you have with him special, and if you intuitively feel like it's not as special as it was, then maybe it's time to maybe then it'll be time to move on. But that's why it's good to take it slowly, day by day. I feel I've definitely made that mistake in the past. Myself and my guides are always giving me crap about that. Like, and they tell me to tell my clients too. They'll be like, just take things one day at a time. The present is really all we have. He seems genuine so far. Hoping to meet. I was gonna say, have you guys met? He's gonna let me know during the week. Great, wonderful, wonderful. Well, we shall see how things go. I like his energy a lot, and he's a school teacher. That's sweet. That we like teachers. Well, yeah. Thank you again, love. This is good stuff. I love love. I love romance, and I love readings that are positive. You know, don't like even bad news. Hey, Chris, good to see you, my friend. Good to see you. How you doing? I'm doing well. I'm doing well. Thank you for asking, Chris. Is it super cold where you're at? Oh man, that's chilly, chilly. Well, I guess that's kind of like here. Well, I think it's like more like 60, maybe now it's like 55, which is like 15, I guess. Got my window wide open and still like 27°C in my room, so not complaining. I was gonna say, as long as your house is warm, as long as you got heat, you good. You know, it's funny because the studio. So I live in a two-bedroom or a two-story house, and the studio is on the first floor. And as you know, hot air rises, so that's why I've always got this big old jacket on. When I was upstairs, when I used to have my studio upstairs, I used to never have to wear a jacket. But I'm not complaining. Oh, I checked them out already. Yeah, no, I did the conversion. I'm like, oh, what was that? So silly. Yeah, kilometers, Celsius. I'm lost, man. I remember because my car has the ability to, the speedometer can read it in kilometers or miles, and there's a little button I didn't realize I pressed, and I'm like, I cannot be going this slow right now. I'm like speeding down the freeway, and it's saying I'm going like 20. I'm like, this is really weird. I know I'm going a lot faster. Yeah, right? Like, let's get with the program. The rest of the world. It's stupid. It's embarrassing. But you know what? You know, the only people who actually do, the only time the metric system is not used in the US is drugs, like cannabis, any kind of drug. It's always like in grams. Not like I would know, but I would. I worked in the cannabis industry for a long time. It's always it doesn't go by pounds. It goes by grams. I don't know why that is. I don't know where that comes from. Why? International dealings? It is. It actually is. Like it. Oh my. But I will say, when we were learning the metric system in math in like high school and middle school, I always had a difficult time with it. But then once I started buying weed, all of a sudden it was so much easier to figure out. I had something to conceptualize. Hey, how's it going, Steven? I'm good, I'm good. It's a chill day. Totally, totally. I'd love to read for you. You just missed Kristen. She was here earlier. She's doing well. She's doing well. She is good. I did a mediumship for her grandma, I believe 2 days ago, and then things are looking good for her, you know. Yeah, for sure. Oh, thank you so much, Stephen, for your donation. Oh, wonderful to hear, Christy. Good to see you. All right, Stephen. Did you want to do multiple 5-card readings, Stephen, or did you want to do a 15? Yeah, yeah, we can bake it in 3 batches. Yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, goodness. Some updates. I found my stuff. It was left in a suitcase from my closet. Okay, that's so weird. So they broke in and they took your stuff and they put it in a suitcase in your closet? Or they pulled a suitcase out from your closet and inserted the content? That is so bizarre. I'm so sorry, Steven. It's good you got your stuff back, but all things considered, not. I would definitely get cameras in my room. The next day they texted asking if they both could come in to inspect my room, but I didn't reply. Your roommates? Yeah, that's weird. That's weird. Oh, and by the way, Steven, I forgot to mention, I have a present for you from Mexico next time I see you. Oh my gosh. Okay. Did you find a new place, I'm assuming? Yeah, forget about cameras. You're just not in a good spot there. Hell yeah, my friend. Yeah, I have it behind me. I just remembered I got you it, and I need to see. I haven't seen you since I came back. Yeah, you'll dig it. I'm going to Airbnb. This is ridiculous. Yeah, yeah. You'll find something better, Steven, I'm sure. Don't Airbnb for too long. That can definitely hemorrhage one's cash flow. But you've also got to feel safe and oh, like you're gonna be worried all day. Like if you have to go into work or something, you know what I mean? Like you don't want to live like that. I bet. Yeah, that's so violating. I'm so sorry, God. People have no respect for people's boundaries and their space and their belongings. Like, what the fuck? What does my roommate Josh think of me now? I believe he's the one who committed this invasion. And what's his sign? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What does Steven's roommate Josh think of him now? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What does Steven's roommate Josh think of him after that incident? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What does Steven's roommate Josh think of him after that incident? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What does Steven's roommate Josh think of him now? Spirit guides. What does Steven's roommate Josh think of him now? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What does Steven's roommate Josh think of him now? Masters and spirit guides. What does Steven's roommate Josh think of him now? Masters and spirit guides. What does Steven's roommate Josh think of him now? Masters and spirit guides. What does Steven's roommate Josh think of him now? Masters and spirit guides. What does Steven's roommate Josh think of him now? Three of Cups reversed, Knight of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, and Four of Wands. There's definitely something here about a disturbance of the three of you with this Three of Cups reversed. But I don't feel, he may, like, we don't know if he committed the crime or not. But I'm not getting regret or remorse. I'm getting, he wants to restore harmony. I'm very baffled by this. He wants to restore harmony because this is just not the way he's been acting. Nine of Pentacles. He wants to. He values you more than you think as a roommate and doesn't want you to feel unsafe. But I don't know. With this Knight, it's so weird. This Three of Cups reversed. Then we have the Two of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like that has something to do with the dynamic between him and your other roommate. And with this being these being pentacles, two pentacles are material items, you know. They're your pentacles, your things, your items, your money, your belongings, things you worked for. I'm wondering if he's seeing this as like an opportunity to make more money in some way. Amanda said he did it on purpose because he wants me to move. Yeah. I am getting a message of like he doesn't want a third roommate. I don't know what's going on between him and your other roommate, but he wants it to be a two-for situation. This Three of Cups reverse tells me everything. It's like three's a crowd. I feel that's what he wants, but I don't feel it's so much you, Stephen, as a person. I've told you this in the past. I from the beginning, I thought that the reason why he was so nosy and all up in your face all the time was simply because he likes you and wanted to get to know you better. And you're a little more reserved than that, and you don't have to share your whole self with every single person in your life. And he's just your roommate, you know. But he was expecting you to be like a friend, like this is like a TV show, like a freaking sitcom or something. No, this is a living situation, and he does want harmony restored. He doesn't want you to feel hurt, though, at the same time. But I think he orchestrated this. I do. Didn't do anything. I stay in my room. And Stephen, I don't know how many times I hear that from people. I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything. You didn't do. I never said you did anything, Stephen. In fact, I think that's even what I said. You didn't do anything. He just wants this twosome restored. Three's a crowd. When we're talking about sitcoms, like, yeah, this didn't turn out to be like a sitcom like he thought. I think he was wanting a new friend, or maybe a new, I don't know what their issue is, the two of them, but I do see him wanting to break but we asked how he thought about you, and I don't think he necessarily dislikes you, Stephen. I don't. But I think that he wants, if he's going to have a third roommate, this is how he sees it. If he's going to have a third roommate, he wants them to be an addition to his little clique, his little friendship, whatever he's got going on with your other roommate. And that was not what you signed up for. That's not what you wanted. You value your privacy. And like you said, you don't do anything. You stay in. You don't bother them. And that's actually like, I think they'd rather you do bother them and don't be in your room and be more social with them. But that's you don't have to be that way. It's cliquish. I don't think he dislikes you at all. I just think he wanted you to be part of his little clique, and you didn't want to. I felt this from the beginning, and I felt that he felt a little rejected, but like he was like looking for like a you know, a certain type of roommate, like a new friend or something to add. And you've got work, you've got a life, you've got a busy ass load, you've got a busy ass life. Like, if you don't want to be a friend to your roommates, you don't have to. You know, you're cordial, you're gregarious, you're kind, you know. But yeah, we asked how he felt about you, and I'm not seeing anything about feeling like he thinks you're a jerk or he thinks you're a bad man. Nothing like that. No, quite the opposite. It's just he just wants, this doesn't feel like you guys are good. You're not a good addition to live there. Um, he's really looking at the world through like 90s sitcom lenses here. So immature. Yeah, no, I agree with Amanda there. That sounds about right. That Two of Pentacles, Three of Cups reversed, And he's also the type who won't ask to hang out. And if he did, I would. Yeah. Oh gosh, that drives me bananas. People just expect to be asked to hang out. Yeah. Yeah. That's like the flattering part to him is being even invited or asked. He's like a teenage girl. Oh my God, he's worse than me when I was a teenage girl. Good Lord. What does my roommate Juan think of me? He's the manager and aggressor. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What does Stephen's roommate Juan think of him? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What does Stephen's roommate Juan think of him? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What does Stephen's roommate Juan think of him? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What does Stephen's roommate Juan think of him? And what is Juan's sign? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What does Stephen's roommate Juan think of him? Messengers and spirit guides. What does Stephen's roommate Juan think of him? Messengers and spirit guides. What does Stephen's roommate Juan think of him? Messengers and spirit guides. What does Stephen's roommate Juan think of him? Messengers and spirit guides. What does Stephen's roommate Juan think of him? Messengers and spirit guides. What does Stephen's roommate Juan think of him? You think he's a Libra? I'm not sure. He's losing it when I stay out and don't acknowledge him because he's abusive. Oh God. Yeah, Seven of Swords, Seven of Pentacles reversed, Six of Wands reversed, Seven of Wands, and the World reversed. Yeah, he wants this to come to a close with the World reversed. I feel that I think he's this, he thinks it's like the more I'm creative and heal, the more they get angry. Yeah, I feel like he's the sneakiest link here with this Seven of Swords. People who are suspicious of others being liars and cheats and betrayers and thieves, takes one to know one. You know what I mean? Like people who fear that, it's like people who overly fear cheating usually are cheaters themselves. Yeah, he's a bad man. And look at all these sevens that we have. The significance of sevens in the Kabbalic Tarot. I was going to say, if we have at least three, then there's something here. One sec. Okay, sevens in the major arcana all have to do with the Chariot and strength. Seven is the emotion of striding forward into eternity. Seven is viewed as something extra. Yeah, he's wanting to move forward. He's wants you to move forward. But yes, it is very David energy. Very David energy. He's wanting to kick you out. The Seven of Wands. He doesn't feel like this living situation was a success. Doesn't feel like it was a victory. Doesn't feel like it was a win. Feels like it's just it'll never work. He feels that it'll just never work. It's too frustrating. It's too difficult. But really what the case is, dude, is they want their little thing. And this Seven of Swords says it all to me. He's not a legit kosher person. He doesn't operate kindly. He doesn't operate the way he should, and he's not a good guy. And like I said, people who are wary and think that of other people, it's usually, like David, just like David. And yeah, I'm getting very much those vibes here, and very similar vibes to how Josh felt, in that they want the twosome returned in that living space. But with Juan actually doesn't trust you, whereas with Josh doesn't think you're a bad dude at all. Juan doesn't know if he can trust you. But Juan also doesn't trust anyone for ish. I don't believe. I don't think he trusts anyone for anything, and has for a long time, because he has no reason, because he's such a distrustful person. He has a very, very difficult time being able to trust others and put down his guard with that Seven of Wands. He's not, if I participate or show any sign of life, he gets so upset and punishes me. So there's like a dichotomous thing there. Hi, Ave. Welcome. Shalom, my friend. Thank you so much for your donation, love. Please remind me what your username is, hun. We were just getting into Kabbalic Tarot, girl. You came at the right time. He's not, if I participate, yeah, and he's like completely opposite there. Thank you for your donations, Asha May. Thank you. That's Ave, right? Hi, Ave. Good to see you, hun. Stephen, please go ahead and post your third question. Thank you very much. Oh, you'll be okay. I've got to get to the bank, and we'll be okay. I did. I hope you did too. I had an even better Shabbat last Friday. Oh my God. So every second, the temple I go to every second Friday, every second Shabbat, is like the youth night. And when I say youth, I mean like people in their like 30s, 40s, some people in their late 20s. And we just have an awesome rabbi, and yeah, Rabbi Sydney is hilarious. It's lots of fun. So hopefully I'll be doing that. Oh no, I'm not going to be here. Yeah, I will be here. So I'll be there again on Friday. Can't wait. What will happen when I leave this week? Yeah, I live in San Francisco, so we're pretty reformed. Well, they try to retaliate. I think they just want me out, and this incident was their version of David's eviction letter. Yeah, I get that vibe too. Oh, shit. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What will happen when Stephen leaves home this week? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What will happen when Stephen leaves his house this week? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What will happen when Stephen leaves this week? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What will happen when Stephen leaves this week? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What will happen when Stephen leaves this week? I think we're gonna see the Eight of Swords reversed. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What will happen when Stephen leaves this week? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What will happen when Stephen leaves this week? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What will happen when Stephen leaves this week? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What will happen when Stephen leaves this week? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What will happen when Stephen leaves this week? Now I'm getting cold again. What is going on? Yeah, so you've got everything packed. Okay, you're all ready to go. Okay, we have this Three of Cups reversed. The Fool, I like that. Strength reversed. Nine of Cups reversed. And Four of Cups reversed. So it's definitely going to be, that threesome energy of the three of them that's coming to an end here again with this Three of Cups reversed. And that's honestly for the best. And I see that here with this Fool card. They're not going to be happy. They're not going to be happy with this Nine of Cups reversed. They're going to feel pissed off that, yeah, you didn't tell them, but you don't owe them anything. And after what happened to you there, you really don't owe them anything. I mean, I'm sure if you owe them like rent or whatever, you'll pay that. But like other than that, you don't owe them your energy or anything. You don't owe them an explanation. And it is going to rock their boat a bit with the Strength Reverse card. I think it's something that they really are not expecting you to do. Even though Juan's been pushing you for so long, it's something that I feel that they like are surprised that you had the courage to finally do. And I think that one of them's gonna miss you, and I know who it is. It's Josh, which is so stupid. I feel like he has no right to miss you after what the two of them did. Either one of them, but he's got no right. But I feel like he's gonna be like, oh, like I kind of miss Steven's energy. I feel like, yeah, I feel like he had a bit of a crush on you, and it wasn't matched, or at least a friend crush, and it wasn't matched, and that's why he's returning to the safety and sanctity of this like twosome friendship thing, roommate situation, I should say. But it's going to surprise them. I'm not on the lease, and I told the police that I thought it was them. They did too. And the police, I was going to ask you that. What did the police think? Because if I were the cops and observed all that, I'd be like, okay, you know, it was probably roommates, right? Like, if you want to continue living here, like, I would definitely file a report and put up some cameras, and don't accuse them, but still file a report, not against them, you know what I mean? But you don't even want to play that game, like, but it does not surprise me that they thought that they did it, because I do too. It was immediately what I thought. And yeah, it's going to surprise them. They're going to be like, wow, like, I get you. I don't think they're allowed to like fully say that, but they had a hunch. Absolutely. There's not good, the energy there is not good. It's not good. And you're really going to be set free. I know I said we're going to see the Eight of Swords reverse. We didn't, but we saw the Fool, which is the beginning of a new chapter, the beginning of a new journey in your life, Stephen. And so this is really going to be ultimately for the best for you. And let that surprise them. Let them miss you. Let them be surprised that you had the courage and gumption to do it. You know what I mean? Like, that's so silly of them to think that, you know? But, and what their behavior is just absolutely ridiculous too. Maybe what happens when you start healing. Yes, it really is, Stephen. I agree, love. And you're really on to just a beautiful, wonderful new path here with that Fool card, taking your agency back and your sovereignty back. And I really see and feel good things. Much better than this situation on the horizon for you, love. Well, thank you so much for your donation, Stephen. Much love and light to you. We need to have girl talk. We need to have a chat. I gotta share some tea with you, my friend. I'll probably call you either later tonight or tomorrow. Okay, Stephen? I love you. Thank you so much. All right, Miss Ave, thank you so much for your donation, love. What is Kamal's, the Scorpio's overall energy towards me? Okay, so you want to do the thoughts, feelings, and intentions reading? Yeah, of course. Yeah, let's do that. And I'm sorry, hon. I'm blanking on your sign. You're a Sagittarius? Were you a Sagittarius? Kamal is his name. Okay. You're so welcome, Stephen. Yeah. We definitely got a chit chat for sure. Oh my goodness. Pisces. Okay. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Kamal's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Ave? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Kamal's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Ave? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Kamal's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Ave? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Kamal's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Ave? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Kamal's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Ave? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Kamal's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Ave? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Kamal's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Ave? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Kamal's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Ave? Masters and spirit guides, what are Kamal's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Eve? Masters and spirit guides, what are Kamal's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Eve? I don't know if today was the best to ask because things might change, but we see next week as well. You know how it works. You're a smart woman. You know how this works. Exactly. I was actually going to say that. If this does turn out not super great, it's likely just because of just the current energies, because I did notice that we've got a lot of reversals here, so I'm going to just preface a little warning here, but I'm here to just tell you the truth and really what the current energies are, and those definitely, like, I don't know what the developments have been in you and his connection. Are you guys currently talking? That's just one question I have. Let's start here. So we've got, okay, King of Cups reversed, Queen of Cups reversed. Wow, right next. I think, what didn't we pull that for you before? Two of Swords reversed, the Hermit, and Nine of Cups reversed. Okay, you're back to talking. Okay. Yeah, he's definitely going through it. There's definitely outside factors in his life that are making things difficult to move forward with you in the way that I think both of you would ideally like to see. But I'll start with your current energies, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, but whenever I see the King of Cups reverse, that tells me that emotionally, he's really affecting you emotionally. And that's okay. We're human beings. But Spirit is just acknowledging that you may allow him sometimes, and this could be subconsciously, allow him to affect your emotions as strongly as he does. Like if he goes a few days without talking to you, or if you feel that, just something kind of off, it upsets you, and you're a Pisces, so you're very sensitive. And I've been there. I know that feeling. And you can correct me if I'm wrong, if that's not how you feel, if you feel like he doesn't affect your emotions that much. But I feel, at least Spirit's saying, that he's got too much power there. His general energies, we have the Nine of Cups reversed. Yeah, he's not satisfied at this time. Like, we're back to talking. We met a month ago online. The connection is, yeah, it's really new. It's really new. Okay. Yeah, he's not really satisfied with how the connection is right now with this Nine of Cups reversed. And I don't think it's not you. I feel like it's more those external forces that I was talking about that are preventing this connection from flourishing in a smoother way. There's a lot of distance, but he does tell me he loves you. It's not defined yet. He tells you he loves you, and you guys only met a month ago. Wow, okay, I don't know if you told me that already, but I hate to say it, but that's a little bit of I'm not saying he doesn't, but he very well could. But when people say that so early on, that can really be seen as a red flag. That's a really, really soon to say that to someone. Yeah, because we've got this Queen of Cups reversed, Two of Swords reversed, or his feelings, his emotions. He's really confused right now. He's really confused. And I felt that, and I just feel like if he felt so sure about this, I know there's a distance between the two of you, but with this Queen of Cups reversed, it's like, I feel like he thinks like, here, I want some clarity here actually. And the Queen of Cups reversed are his thoughts right now. Yeah, it's like what I told you actually with this King of Cups reverse. There's a flow of emotions between us. I was just going to say that's what's going on. Yeah, like we feel a pull towards each other since the first time. So I don't know, but he knows. Yeah, but at the same time, and that's why I see this King of Cups reverse, Queen of Cups reverse. You guys both are very sensitive people and do allow emotions to other people's actions to affect your emotions very deeply. And I do believe in love, absolutely. But I don't know if it's just because I'm older or what, but if I was dating someone and they told me that they love me a month into it, I would be like, that's hard to believe because you don't really know me. Like I feel like being in love with someone is one thing. I believe he is in love with you 100%. Do I believe he knows you well enough? Do either of you know one another? Yeah. And you know, I believe you do, but I also worry that you just don't know him as well as you should. And I'm seeing that too, and I'm hearing it from your spirit guides too, is it's not so much that I feel like there's a lot that he's hiding from you. It's more that there's just so much more to him, and you guys definitely need to spend more time physically together, because that'll tell everything too, which is difficult because you guys are far away. And his intentions, we have the Hermit, and yeah, I've seen it, he hasn't pulled back completely. You guys still talk. Does it look like he has feelings? Because it's all reversed. I do believe he has feelings for you, Abe. I do. But I also feel that if he truly, truly loved you, he would do two things. He would probably, I don't know how old he is. Maybe it's just some emotional immaturity. But I feel like if you really love someone to the point where you say I love you, you'll do whatever you can to make it happen. And that's what I'm not seeing. Is I feel that maybe he's just simply unable to make anything happen because we just started this. You know, it's taking things slow. Yeah, definitely take things slow. I mean, I'm not judging you at all, love. I'm not. I'm just being big sister here. Be careful of people, and I know that you're sincere, but when people say I love you or love bombing, tons of lots and lots of compliments all the time, like be careful with that. That can be a red flag. And I do believe he genuinely does have feelings for you. I do. Does Hermit mean he will pull back eventually? It means he's really thinking. He's really thinking about what the next step is here, and it may require him having to pull away to think about it. It shouldn't. I don't think it should. But because you guys are already physically apart. How did you get that? Like from what? Sorry, from the Hermit, because you asked. Oh, that he has feelings. Oh, that King of Cups reversed and Queen of Cups reversed right next to each other. The fact that he's even thinking about you, the Hermit. Yeah, I do. But I also feel like, I don't feel like he's emotionally mature enough to really be able to identify those kind of feelings, and he may feel like he's taking things slowly, but saying the L word is not taking things slowly, and it's just I just want you to be careful, you know. I hope with the Hermit he doesn't pull away. He may emotionally, you know. I mean, but here's the thing: is like you guys are already living in two different countries, you know. So if he feels the need to pull away in order to figure this out, I don't know about that. Like, why would you have to? I don't know. Do the cards suggest you to pursue this? In my opinion, the cards are saying take this very slowly. You're in deep. That King of Cups reversed, Queen of Cups reversed. You guys are both in deep very, very quickly. And there is potential here, but take it slowly and try. Don't put fate on this. You know, it's really hard not to think that things will be shared, right? Or if things are fated, things are, you know, and because a lot of things are definitely fated in this world, but there's also free will, and a lot of things, just like you said, like we could read for you next week and this could totally change, you know. But again, if his emotions are going up and down so much, that could also be problematic too, you know. So it's all about just taking it slowly, love. I do not doubt that he has feelings for you. I just doubt that he has a plan of action, you know. And that's okay. He doesn't need to have one immediately, but he should start rolling one out. You know, you deserve that. I don't feel like he does. No, I actually don't. Yeah, no, I don't feel that. I feel like he's too sensitive to be that kind of. I don't get player energy from him at all. No, I didn't get that energy that there was another person. I just worry that he's very emotionally immature. You know. Yeah, no, I don't. I didn't get player from energy from him the last time I read for him. I'm not getting it now. He's very sensitive, and deep for sure, deeper than a lot of men. Um, so he wants this to work, but he knows that it's also tricky. It's up to both of you, really. It's ultimately going to be up to both of you. He's I know you're willing to put in the work and the effort. I think you are, but is he? So it's really going to be up to both of you. Ball shouldn't be in his court, um, but it may be. I'm not sure. I'm just letting you know. So no cards showed up right. One did. The Hermit. The one did. It could just be his energies right now, love. And they do change. They do change, and not every reversal is necessarily a bad card. Like that King of Cups and that Queen of Cups right next to each other, both reversed. That told me that yes, you guys do have something real here. They showed up right next to each other. They're both reversed. You guys are moving things really fast. And it's hard not to. I've been there. I've been there. It's hard to pump the brakes when you have those feelings. And it requires a lot of emotional maturity. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. And trying your hardest to not put too much pressure on yourself or this connection, you know. Yeah, slow and steady wins the race. Slow and steady wins the race, and there's definitely still potential here. I do too, and I think I told you this last time, but time frame. I know you guys only just started talking, but I would honestly give him like 6 months, maybe. That's just me personally. If I was in your position, I'd give him 6 months to see him make a change. If I don't see something, and don't tell him you're going to give him 6 months. Just wait and see. And if you don't see any action in 6 months, you know, might be time to explore other options or pull back a little bit. You're so welcome, Abe. Thank you so much, girl. Ta-da, ta-da. I really appreciate you, and it was good seeing you. Thank you. Hope I brought you clarity, and yeah, I do feel sincerely that there's something between the two of you. Yeah, those two cards showing up right next to each other. That's definitely. I've only seen that one other time, and it was quite recently. I don't know if it was with you, but yeah, I saw the King of Cups and the King of Cups King and Queen right next to each other, and they were both reversed. I'm like, okay, so like this is good, but we need to like work on things. So overall, his thought, it's just in a turmoil. Yeah, yeah. It's like he knows that he wants something with you. He knows he has feelings with you, but he knows the challenges that are the external forces that are coming between the two of you right now. I'd say the distance, because I'm not feeling another woman at all. I'm not feeling like his family doesn't like you or wouldn't approve of you. Because I thought about that too. Like, if I see the Ten of Pentacles or the Ten of Cups reversed, I believe he has family meddling, but I don't believe so at all. I believe it's the distance. It's really a big one. Of course, yeah, what's up? And I am just doing a last call for donations that I do every night. But yeah, no, spill the tea, Abe. What's up? I thought so. I had to consider that because of where you live. Yeah, I figured. Which is really, that's why and because of his name sounds, like maybe from a different background. Yeah, I picked it up. Yeah, so I was thinking about you. I think it was like 2 days or so ago, and I'm like, I wonder if like there's some kind of like family issue or something because like, you know, um, but I don't think he's even getting his family involved. It's more like that might be another shoot. Yeah, that might be another hoop to jump over, but I'm not seeing that. I'll say that. You're the last reading. He came after the last reading. He came back. Yeah, yeah. No, he's. I told you he's not done with you. He's not done with you. With the world. Yeah, I was gonna say that was probably the world then. Yeah, no, it's not over. The story is not over. I knew he was gonna come back to you, but did he give any explanation as to why or where he went, or did he act like nothing had happened when he came back? started talking to you again. Because I see so many people do that. And how did you guys meet again? I just hope the communication doesn't stop soon. Yeah. And you've addressed it. Okay, okay. Yeah. I really hope it works too, love. Of course I do. I really do. And if I online, okay. Yeah, no, if I got a message from your guides, they'll tell me, like, I don't even have to ask your guides. When I'm doing romance readings for people, your guides tell me right off the bat, like, if they approve or not, if they give their blessing or not. And they're like, so far, so okay. There's definitely potential. He could be doing more. He could be giving of himself more, at least communication wise, but things are new. So, but there's also potential. It's not like they want you to just walk away. I have definitely gotten messages for people where it's like your guides just want you to walk away, but that's not what I'm getting here. Just give it a timeline, and do your best not to let them affect you so much emotionally, because I've been there, love. I know how that is. At least the guides approve. They do. So far, so good. They approve. He's given no reason to prove himself to not be a good man or not be a good man to you in the long run. Like, he's definitely not bad. He's a good guy. He's sensitive. He's not a player. Just see how things work out. You're so welcome, Abe. You are very, very welcome, girl. And I'm actually going to call it a night now because it's been 3 minutes. I will be gone for tomorrow, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. I will likely be back on Friday, but I'll have a hard deadline because temple. But it's cool because it's the late service, so I can work too and then go to temple afterwards. It's pretty dope. But I'll be doing my best to go on Friday. If not Friday, Saturday for sure. But as always, while I am out of town for the next 4 days, I'll have a deck of cards with me. If anyone needs a reading, just message me over Instagram or email, and I can do your reading for you over voice memo or type it out over email. No problemo. It's not any extra donation amount. All right. Thank you all so much. Much love and light to you, and I will see you hopefully Friday. Hopefully sooner than